So someone wrote in and said, I just started listening to Everyone Wants to Have Better Sex with Crystal Bergen and love it, especially the Threesome episode with Reid. So, cutting to the chase, how does a married couple go about finding someone to have a threesome with? This is Reid Mahalko from readaboutsex.com.
Cathy Vartuli from the intimacydojo.com. Well, I mean, there's a lot of advice that we can go through. The main resource I would point at is go to readaboutsex.com/threesomes. And that link should bring you to a little like workbook and audio where you and your partner can ask yourselves a bunch of questions and write down a bunch of answers to get clarity, which will help you figure out where you should be looking. I can almost guarantee you that the drunkest person at the bar
not a good fit.
Is not the right person. And, the first questions are, should it be somebody you guys already know? Should it be a stranger? Should it be a stranger that lives 100 miles away from here so we don't run into them at the grocery store or the PTA meeting? There's a couple of questions that will help you start to hone where you're looking. And one of the places that you should think about going is looking for community where people gather who are open to these kinds of ideas.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that you're scoping out everybody to sleep with, but it's so you don't feel alone.
Yeah.
So that you can talk to people about like what were their mistakes that they made, what were things that worked really well for them. You're kind of on like a fact-finding mission where you're also building community and getting to know people, which just in case you happen to like each other, you already know them, and then you're like, hey, I think you, person that we've had delightful conversations with and who has seemed to have a great joy of having threesomes, I think we could use your help. Would you like to help us? And that would be a particular way to start.
Yeah. Another thing you could do is if you've never gone to a cuddle party together, go together and just notice what comes up. If your partner's cuddling with someone else, or if you're cuddling together with someone, it can bring up. You can work through a lot of things and get a lot of understanding about what you each need.
Because it's a non-sexual situation, right, where the stakes are lower, but it might give you some clues as to emotional things you might need to navigate if you were actually going to make it more sensual.
Right. And you can also, there's meetups near you where you can meet people, massage parties or other things like that where people are getting together and touching. One, you're probably going to meet people that are more likely that are touch friendly. Mm-hmm. And then you can also work through some of the issues and like, oh, I noticed that I really need the two of us to leave together, or like that person to be gone and we have some time together, or whatever it is. So
don't go to a cuddle party hitting on people to find somebody for a threesome. That's not what we're saying.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Okay, no. I didn't mean it that way. No, but you can probably find, if you go to a massage party or a play party, you're more likely to meet people that are play friendly.
Well, for a play party,
yes.
I mean, I know a lot of massage therapists that go to massage events, and they're not looking for a threesome.
Right. I'm just saying that some people that go to them are more touch friendly and sex positive. The ones I've been to.
Okay. You should invite me to those.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you want to...
Don't use them to hit on people.
Yeah. Play parties, you can use them to hit on people because that's an event where people are coming together to potentially have some sort of sex or sensual encounter. And so, I think cuddle parties, non-sexual massage parties, if you can find those are great for you and your partner to dip your toes in and see what it's like to have somebody else touching you, to watch somebody else touching your partner, or cuddling with your partner. But I wouldn't use those to try to find, hey, we're here trying to look for a threesome.
Yeah, that shouldn't be your
play party. Totally fine to do that.
Yeah, but you can also go to OkCupid or Plenty of Fish. Some of those, the dating sites. Mm-hmm. If you're looking for dating, be specific. If you're looking for just a hookup, be specific. But you might meet some cool people that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. What would you do? Where would you find your people? Check it out. Leave a comment. Thanks for tuning in, Sex Geek. If you would like to continue with the brain sex, do me a favor and click subscribe right here. If you'd like to watch me on social media, that's where you're going to go. Next video, maybe? And if you really would like your own Sex Geek t-shirt, please click right here, right now.
No, no, really, like